But I have just one thing I want to say about the fights within the opposition. It worries us, these fights within the opposition. We had very serious fights in 2020, and it had an effect on the politics then. If we all agree that we have one opponent whom we are fighting from the opposition, why do you stop shooting in front and shoot on the side to a colleague? If you are genuine that you really are fighting, you want to remove the junta, why do you fight those who are helping you to remove the junta? What is it that you want? There are people who got very angry on Friday. We can see from the social media. They got angry on Friday because we had been gazetted. How does that affect you as an opposition member? Now they are saying we have been favored. That Museveni has favored us to have us registered. But you are registered and participated in elections. Were you favored? You know, our people, our foot soldiers, sometimes we fight among ourselves. But let me tell you, we leaders, we talk. We meet and talk and drink together and eat together. We leaders of the various opposition parties. But you, the opposition, the members, we fight each other. Let us try to talk to each other. Let the leaders talk to each other. And you, members of PFF or members of NUP, members of NUP, Anti, please give the leaders a chance to try to find some working together. The fights are not useful. That's my appeal to members. I've been one of the architects of IPC. Here, we're running it here, actually in a small room there. And we were moving very well till when we came to elections time. And people began fighting each other because of oppositions. The same thing, I was also one of the architects of TDA. And we were moving very well till when we came, who should be the candidate? Now it has begun. If a person is an opposition and is doing very well as an MP or as a LOC 5, why are you fighting him? Why do you want to remove him? So, Mr. Chairman, I was directed that I should ask you to come and say something to these people. The chairman is going to dissolve his party in a month's time, I hope. So that he's the chairman of PFF, not chairman of FDC Katonga.
Thank you, Uncle Waf. Honorable Member of Parliament here, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and those who don't know who they are. I think I'll take it away from what Uncle Waf, I call him Uncle Waf, what he said about the opposition fighting one another. It makes no sense. Truly, it makes no sense. Because when these people beat up the opposition, they don't ask you who you are. They simply know you are opposition. So we are in it together. We should remain together, work hard together so that we see the junta gone. The point that I'd like to make or emphasize is what Honorable Semujunganda spoke about. And that is what's going to take place, I think, tomorrow, about the military courts coming back. I'm old enough to have remembered in 1986 when people in rags and guns walked into Kampala to take over. Ugandan welcomed them. And I'm talking about NRA. We were very happy to see them coming in. They were very, very disciplined. And eventually they morphed into UPDF, correct? Now what does UPDF stand for? Uganda's people, the fourth, isn't it? But emphasis is on what? On people. Not on defense, but on. So they were a people-oriented armed forces that are going to protect us, the people. During that time, most of you were very young, and perhaps not even born. There were a lot of criminality taking place here. Many people were being killed throughout Uganda. And NRA plus others fought and brought peace. And we rejoiced. It is difficult to understand. After these many years, the army that was supposed to be a people's army turns out to wish to turn out to be a people's enemy. The laws that they're bringing in, I was just even thinking about it. In the olden days, you would even go buy a suit. I'm talking about armed suit, how these soldiers they dress up, and you buy it for your little child, so that the child can emulate or can start thinking of becoming also what? Maybe a soldier. You are proud. But now, if you dare do that, they're going to arrest your 9-year-old child for wearing what? A uniform. That is how absurd these things are happening. But the other issue is also that the armed forces or the army doesn't even realize that these laws that are trying to take down the people are the same laws that are going to take them down. Do I make myself clear? Those laws that are being made are the same law you soldiers going to suffer with. People will suffer, but at the end of the day, you will also suffer. So what do we agree to go with a law that is going to bring us problems? I hope Museveni, you are watching me, because I know you and you know me. I'm upset. This is not what we built. This is not what we wanted to do for this country. You're going to go and I'm going to go. But what are we leaving to our sons and daughters and... Sometimes I think you're not in control. Truly. Because this is not the Museveni I used to know. Something is going wrong. But whatever it is, please correct it before it gets too late. Lastly, I'd like to mention a little bit about PFF and FDC. As you know, I have been holding that flag of FDC for a long time, following the constitution of FDC. But in a few days, that song will come to an end. And I was also announced myself to be a bona fide what? PFF. Hallelujah. I'm glad to see you. Let me tell you what I think of PFF. I think it's the party that gone to fight and fighting for freedom. Because I don't know any other party that has suffered last 20 years or 30 years as PFF or its members that came from FDC. None. We have our leader in prison for no reason at all, and he has suffered on our behalf. We shall also suffer with him. PFF, to me, it is a party that thinks. Montegede, we think, and people who think always win, and we shall win. Hallelujah. Never surrender. Never surrender. Never surrender. Never surrender.
Never surrender. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. Doctor, never surrender. Never surrender. PF, never surrender. Thank you so much.